while searching on the web for content to produce in order for this WrestleVerse video to be made, I realized I never talked about this match on my main channel before the satellite channel launches. So I thought, well, let's do it. Let's try and do this. So Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns for the brand supremacy royal bloodline of wrestling brands. Yeah, Survivor Series is the most weirdest logic gaps of this time nowadays, because now it's oh, we hate Raw, I hate you, we hate SmackDown, we hate Raw. And like every storyline feels like it's forgotten that, oh wait, we had a storyline with these two people on the same brand hate each other, but now they're all buddy. And they have tried to fix that in recent times, but let's be real, it's still an issue. But yeah, they at least try to have the encounter with Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns, which led to Jey Uso challenging Drew McIntyre, which ended badly for him, and Roman Reigns yelling at him, which is kind of rare when you think, wait, when was the last time he yelled? And then I realized, he hasn't yelled since, I think, 2013, where he did his trademark "Bullet for the Shield" and all that. And when I realized that, I was thinking to myself, it's kind of important. It's kind of interesting that Roman Reigns has hardly yelled in the last 7 years of his life in the wrestling ring. He's just more quieter, and now when you see him yell, you are now listening to him like, let's not piss him off. And Jey Uso, I'm surprised they didn't do with Jey Uso like freaking out and was like, dude, and like backing away every time when Roman Reigns was screaming at him. Yeah, that was still awesome. But yeah, and then Drew McIntyre won the WWE title back because there was that weird time when they were like, let's get Randy Orton the title, even though that ultimately meant nothing and kind of wasted everybody's time and damaged Drew McIntyre's rep and stock in the company. Because I still do not get why they did that. They were clearly trying to do Edge and Orton because we wanted to see a third match between the two now. And then they went ahead and said, let's move on from that and just give Drew McIntyre the belt back. Which makes me think that they just plot things on the fly again. When it comes to WrestleMania, they have a plan, then they give up. They have a plan again, then they give up. So, yeah, there's this big confusion that's going on. So, what can you do? But Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre, the match is set, and Triple H, I'm pretty sure, was probably one of the few people that were against it, saying, hey, no, we shouldn't have those two fight right now. Wait till they're at their peak of their careers and like they're doing their best work. And it'd be like Hogan and Flair, the match you want to see but never got. But then we can finally do it and succeed where we failed last time. Mostly because Hogan was a politician. And I'm thinking, like, but we have seen Drew and Roman fight. It's kind of not that good at times. Like, I kept thinking, like, yeah, this feels like it should have been... Like, it could have been, like... yeah, it should have been this whole ordeal where Drew McIntyre is... like, Drew McIntyre's feud with Roman, it should have been a little bit more back at WrestleMania when he came back, like... Because Roman was clearly rusty in the ring because, he just came back from leukemia and hadn't wrestled in a long time. But I'm thinking you had to make this a no DQ match. Like, that was the only way you could protect Roman in some aspects and still get a good match out of this. Because the WrestleMania match we got, it wasn't as a spectacle as it could have been, I think. And I was forgiving of that because, well, Roman Reigns just came back and he needed to ease back into everything. And then we got Drew McIntyre Roman again. And this was during when Shane McMahon was running around and doing whatever he wanted. So, yeah, you got that conundrum. But, yeah. Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre are now the top of their respective brands. I'm just glad they have not rebranded the WWE Championship as red, whereas the Universal Championship changes color for each brand. But yeah, this match. Okay, here's the thing that bugs me about this match. It should have been way better than I had hoped. Like, what we got was just okay in the first half, and then when they started going borderline on disqualification issues, that was generally getting good. Like, we see Roman Reigns hit a Samoan drop on a table, then spearing McIntyre through the barricade nearly to the monitors at the Thunderdome. But before all that insanity, the match is like, okay, Drew and Roman are like, they're trying to make this work, but they can't make this work. And it's like, you really should just give them weapons. I think that would have worked better. It's kind of weird because you would think with these two with very similar styles, at least how I've seen it, would be like easy to gel and mash together. But it looks so weird. Like you would think, like, after all the matches they had together, from WrestleMania to Summer to Extreme Rules, you would be like they should have a click by now, but they seemingly don't. And every time it gets good, it always results in we need property damages, and I'm just like, just make this a no DQ match. Just grab weapons, go to town, and just raise as much hell as possible, and potentially cause collateral damage in the process. Because I think that's the big problem. I think Roman and Drew McIntyre's Titan versus Titan match should involve a lot of destruction. Because that's what they're trying to push this match as. They're trying to push this as Titan versus Titan. God versus Titan, essentially. The Greek war, the series of wars against the Titans. Drew McIntyre is the Greek god made flesh, and Roman is the Titan that is trying to destroy him and keep his spot at the top. But it's like, why aren't they gelling like they could? And then when they finally start gelling, it has to come at destructive cost. It just, I think they can't make this match work if they had a straight up normal match. It's just my opinion on that. But when they did the whole destruction involvement with the tables and the barricade, then all of a sudden the energy started picking up, and it's like yeah, this match can work. And then Roman spears McIntyre, fails to get the victory. Roman's shocked, even though at this point in his career he shouldn't be. There have been people that's been able to kick out. Like, it's not a protected finisher. I mean, I like the One Ring Angel is a protected finisher because no one, as Kenny Omega brags about it, has been able to kick out of it. So imagine when the day comes someone does kick out of it, we have a star. That's how I see it. If you protected the finisher so good and so well, and made it so unstoppable that the day came that they do a One Ring Angel and the guy kicked out, they are a must-made star already, and the crowd would just go ballistic. At least how I think what will happen when Hangman does it, because that's my prediction. Hangman's gonna be the first. But yeah, and Drew then launches a Claymore after Roman talks himself and apparently sends a message out. It apparently sends a message to Samoa Joe. He charges again, but Drew takes him out with a Claymore. Referee is knocked over. Oh no, how shocking. Okay. Then everyone's all down, and then we see Jey Uso. Roman. Drew McIntyre knocks him right back to the floor, failing miserably. Oh, that was quick. Then Roman Reigns does a low blow, and Jey Uso super kicks Drew in the head, and right after, and then Roman lands a Superman punch. And instead of beating him with the spear, Roman locks in the guillotine and takes Drew McIntyre down as a new ref comes in. And Drew is trying to break free. He's standing up, getting able to stand on his feet, but Roman tightens his hold and brings Drew down to the mat, passing out, and the ref calls for the bell. And Roman Reigns cements his status again as the Titan, the Tribal Chief, the Mad Dog of rest of WWE. And this is the inherent issue I have with this match. It got so good near the end. How did you do that? Like, at least, as much as people got sick of it because of how many times they kept trying to push it, at least Roman and Brock had chemistry. The only problem was is that it suffered from being overused to a point. And every time when Brock came back, and then when they finally got something good going, they didn't want it anymore. And then there were times they screwed it up by having Braun Strowman come out and get involved in this, even though he could have just stayed in the back. Like Brock Lesnar broke the Titantron with throwing a briefcase in an insane manner. And then Rollins did a suicide dive, which was awesome. But yeah. But yeah, Drew and Roman, I feel they can produce a great match without the need of, well, collateral damage involved. But I think it might take a little bit more time when they're more when they're more wind and more wind up in time through time. And like, they probably should, if they ever have to do another match together and it's for a big time main event match like WrestleMania, I would recommend 3 months in the Performance Center just trying to get this match done, or just go Randy Savage obsessive to detail. Because I think just doing this partially, oh, look, we're gonna train, we're gonna produce this match, and then wing it a little bit, is not gonna work for this kind of match. If you're trying to push Roman and Drew McIntyre as Titan versus Titan, this probably may require a Macho Man Randy Savage obsessive to detail. But that's just my 2 cents. So yeah. This was Neo Reality Entertainment presenting the WrestleVerse video of Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre at Survivor Series 2020. If you like, comment, subscribe, check out my other content in the description below, and search them up on YouTube. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace and take care.